Hello. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the most idiotic muscle building mistake that you could be making. And I'm going to apologize straight away for using the word idiotic because it's pretty strong, but I had to grab your attention, like that other guy. This is important and we've got to talk about it because this mistake can cause you to waste hours of your life in a gym. And let's face it, if you're after 40, then we have less time. Kids under 40 can listen in too, because why should they wait to find this out? Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Pavel Sendika and I'm totally unqualified to dispense fitness advice. I'm an anthropologist with no formal fitness credentials. My only authority comes from 10 years of experience in becoming fit over 40. Like you, I want to be fit and I don't want this pursuit to be my full-time job. Oh, and I also think that the entire fitness industry as it is should be burned to the ground. Let's get right to it. First, let me say that Sean Nalewanij, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name, in that video is pretty accurate in all the details that he's talking about and all the points that he's making. I've got no bones to pick on the specifics of that video, but I want to talk about something else today. An underlying reason why you're not building muscle, which may not be up to you to an extent that you would like or that fitness professionals would have you believe. So here is the biggest muscle building mistake that you might be making, and I bet it's gonna get some people pretty riled up. It is believing what society dictates you as a body ideal. Now, let me unpack this a little more. We are being fed a very unrealistic body ideal. And somebody, or in this case, a whole lot of somebodies, are making a whole lot of money from feeding you this crap. The money comes from gym memberships and selling useless at best and harmful at worst supplements. In other ways too. Then there's also the widespread use of PEDs and steroids. It's all a sham, and really you shouldn't buy into it. And you shouldn't buy into this modern steroid-enhanced aesthetic. You see what I mean right there. It looks like Batman has been dipping into a jar of PEDs and injecting himself with something pretty unwholesome since the 60s. Now, this is what happened to our culture's ideal physique. It was different in ancient Greece, it was different in the 1960s, and now it's at its bulkiest ever. And brainwashed young men are trying to attain this unattainable ideal, and it's taking a physical and mental toll, and it is high. If you buy into this crap, it can literally kill you. There's already a really long list of celebrity fitness gurus and YouTubers who have gone from being super fit and super lean to being super, well, dead at a pretty young age, in their 20s. Let's never forget that people selling you these ideals have a vested interest because they're also selling you a whole lot of pills, supplements, gym memberships, and a whole lot of other stuff. Now, there is a host of favorite fitness villains out there. Now, here is something important I'd like to point out. Pursuing this unrealistic body ideal that seems to come from the world of comic book heroes, we're losing track of why we have bodies in the first place. It seems that the society dictates to us that we have bodies so that we can look good in them. But what good is looking good if you're feeling bad? Scott Murray, Irish trainer and YouTuber, looked great but felt terrible, and in the end, his heart gave out on him at 27. He's just one example, and as you know, there are many more. I mean, muscles, low body fat, lean muscle mass, these are all the qualities that we value in the animals that we eat. And we are doing pretty horrible things to those animals to get them into that stage where their meat is like that. Now, I would haphazard a guess that the fitness industry is also doing pretty horrible things to your body by feeding you all these dodgy supplements and programs that are going to get your body in this ideal shape, which is, not ideal, but actually probably pretty harmful. If you listen to people who, unlike Scott Murray, have lived to tell the tale of what it is like to be in this fantastic looking shape, then you're gonna realize that well, it may look good, but it feels miserable. They end up with depression, eating disorders, and mental health issues. And it's really no wonder. The simple truth of it is, this look is just unnatural. It is not healthy. You can't do it. And especially not if you have a full-time job. Take this from someone honest enough to admit.
Truly, I don't know how people that work a 9 to 5 actually stay in shape, because it's my full-time job and I can barely do it.
Don't you think that our lives are stressful enough? I certainly feel that I don't need pursuit of fitness to be another source of stress in my life.
That's too big, and don't try and get for guys. That's unrealistic. I'm telling you. Like I got very big and buff for that movie, but I don't want people to think that's the best way to be. Like, be your size. Like, don't.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, I don't want to glamorize this.
Okay, so that's enough bitching and moaning about the unrealistic body ideal and how fitness industry is playing us all for a fool. Now for the constructive part of this talk. If you refuse societal programming, does it mean it's okay to just sit at a desk all day in front of the computer or play Netflix and watch it from the couch? No, of course, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you shouldn't obsess about muscle growth, but you should instead prioritize and care about other things. In your regular waking life, nobody cares about muscles, especially not women, if that's what you might have been thinking or going for. The only people really impressed with muscle are teenagers, because they've never had any. So here are some things that I believe we should all prioritize, and this is the list of things I go for in my fitness pursuit. Health, strength, and flexibility. Why? Because they translate into a better quality of life, and they also might help you to live longer. That means, by the way, not taking steroids or any other crap. Here is an example of former strongman Joe Rolino, who lived to be 104.
Joe, it's a nice day. How are you?
Not bad at all. How about you?
Good. How old are you, Joe?
I'm 104 years of age.
He walked 5 miles every day until the day he died, and he actually died being hit by a minivan. Now, well, you can say exercise is inherently dangerous. Well, yes, it is, but, 104, death by a minivan, 75, death by diabetes. I don't know. I know what I'd choose. Strength, because you need strength to accomplish your everyday tasks. Have a look at this weenie, skinny guy, but probably a lot stronger than many of our culture's counterfeit heroes.
People keep asking me how I'm so strong without actually looking like I'm strong.
And of course, flexibility is important to remain mobile and agile until the very end. Asian squat and dead hang and radio taiso, all those videos on my channel if you want to check them out. Also, we need to be picking our heroes and role models well. Is it going to be The Rock or Bruce Lee, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or that weenie skinny guy from the YouTube video I just showed you, Joe Rolino or Lance Armstrong? At the end of the day, it's up to you who you're going to take your advice from. The photoshopped and steroid-enhanced fitness gurus from your social media feed, or a skinny anthropologist. The choice, of course, is yours. Well, that's it from me today. Thank you for listening. I hope you found it interesting. Please like and comment, because I'm told it really helps with the algorithm. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!